morning, welcome to the class today. The focus will be more upper body. Okay, so that's what we're going to think about today. I've got the washing machine going, so sorry about the noise, but that's what it is in case you're wondering. So we'll spread our toes and have the ankles, knees and hips on top of one another and keep your shoulders down away from the ears, hands onto your lower belly. Let's take a breath in through your nose and out through the mouth. When you're breathing out, you're going to feel the stomach moving in towards the spine. In through your nose and sighing out. One more at the lower belly. Just keep the shoulders relaxed as you bring your hands high. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Just one more time. Breathe in. Exhale and take the arms down. Inhale, arms rising up. Exhale, and let's take them to the side. Inhale, arms move forward. In a couple of days, we're going to do another yoga session. I know we did it on Sunday, I think. Inhale, lift it up. I think we're going to do it on Thursday. Exhale and bring the arms down in front. The girls will join me for that one. Inhale, come up onto the balls of the feet. We stay lifted. And then exhale, take your arms to the side. Inhale, arms move forward. Sighing out to the side. Remember, you're keeping your shoulders relaxed. Inhale, arms lift up. The bent down knees, arms will come down, your heels are staying lifted. Just the arms on their own. Inhale, lift. Stay low in those legs. We'll get lower with each one. Inhale, arms move forward. Sighing out to the side. Inhale, arms lift up. And then bend into those legs a little bit more. We'll go again. So just moving with the breath. This is the same way we always warm up with a Pilates session. So I know you know it. Inhale, arms lift. Come down the fraction more. Do it one more time, please. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale to the side. Inhale, forward. Sighing out to the side. Not on top, read it before. Inhale, lift it up. And then come down that last time. Good, so we'll lift up, lower our heels down. Zip our legs up. We'll cross our right leg over left. So we're already in a bend. And then our left arm will come under. So because we're doing more an upper body focus, of course, we'll do our balance as usual, but I'm just going to give our arms a bit of a stretch. So if you can, just tip yourself upward, looking up more, and your elbows head up higher. Makes the balance a little bit more of a challenge too. So just bring the arms back to normal, release them, we'll switch to the other side. So down into the legs, cross it over, right arm is underneath the left. We're wrapping those fingers. And then if you can, you're just lifting the elbows up, giving yourself a bit more of a back bend here too. Papi está corriendo arriba, no lo molestes. Two more here. Bring the arms back to normal, release the arms. And we're going to get into our dancer's pose, which will give you a pull for your shoulders. So left arms lifted, hold on to the inside part of your right foot. Tip through, lengthen with your arm, lift with the leg. Nice deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Wonderful. Feels good, doesn't it? Come on out. And we'll switch to the other side. Holding on, keeping the knees together, lifting on up. Shoulders stay relaxed and tip through. When you're using your back foot, push it into the hand. That will enable you to get more balance and then lift higher. But you'll also get that lovely pull for your shoulder. A few more breaths. Come on up out of that. We're going to hold on to your opposite foot. Right foot, left hand. Bring the hip and heel together. And then just allow the other arm to come around and just hold on to the inside part of your elbow.
My sisters.
It's been a bit of a domestic day. I stripped all the beds of their sheets. I don't do it that often because obviously we get our shower before we get into bed. But it just needed to be done. So Ramira's sweeping up there. You know how in your bed you get bottom where your feet are, just like, I don't know what it is, crap. It's just so annoying. So you take it out, and then You just need to just do it all at the one time. So he's up there sweeping. Get it all done. Get all the, I mean, we don't even wear shoes in the house. So I'm like, where does all this crap come from? Really. Just a few more breaths here. So we'll get into our tree pose, and then I'll move a bit further forward and we'll get into some of the body like I said today. So we'll release that leg, place the right foot along the side of the left leg, digging that heel in, open the knee out, and then press the hands either down at the heart, into your prayer, or up into your third eye, or make it more of a challenge by lifting up your shoulders. Stay relaxed though, and if you can, your eye gaze goes up. Keep separating your toes to it. You don't want to bunch them up. Keep them spreaded. Spreaded. Is that the word? Keep them spread? I was trying to say spreading, but spreaded came out. I know that's not a word. A few more breaths here.
Mommy,
Let's switch. Anna, come on, let's nose. There's no way you can take cuatro. Okay, so remember prayer down at the heart, third eye or lift. Drop the shoulders and then eye gaze goes up. I saw these really cheap airfares to Hamilton Island. It's like, this is great, I'll look into it. Because obviously my fares that I've already paid for to get to Sydney cancelled. So it's pretty much similar pricing to get to Hamilton Island. So I'm looking at these dates, fantastic, let's come down. But when I'm looking, there's no accommodation available, like none on the island. This is frustrating. So I've just been trying to call them before I got onto the live stream to see if I could arrange something. But they're so busy. So maybe everyone's finding that there's an issue getting accommodation. So we're going to start our arm session with push-ups. And we're going to eventually get to 100 push-ups throughout the session. In between each session of push-ups, I'll give you a break so that your arms get a bit of a relax, and we'll get into some core when we're doing that part. So just to start, you're going to be taking your right arm up high, your left arm is down by your waist. Inhaling on the down, exhaling on the lift. Let's go. You breathe out as you come up. We're going for 20, so we've just hit the 10 mark now. You've got 10 more. I won't talk too much because I don't want to lose count. You should be feeling the top arm more. 4 more. Water burn. Let's flip ourselves over. So your arms are going to get a break. We'll get into some basic abdominal strength. Let's rise up. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower. So we'll get through 5 lots of push-ups throughout the class to get us to the 100. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower. It's a beautiful day today. I suspect everyone's out walking. I don't know, which is nice. Exhale as you lift on this one, then come back halfway and we rise again. And we'll be going out again once the class is finished. We've already studied. I know, the day starts early here in this house. Studied, cleaned, been on the phone to Hamilton Island. We're trying to get onto the phone. It's good though, you get a lot done before I even have to get onto the live stream. That's great. Come up and then just a centimetre back. So it's a little lifter more. This is getting into the upper belly. After the next lot of push-ups, we'll do some lower belly. Not going to do the same thing, breaking it up the same thing each time. Just 2 more. This one's going to hold it up. Bring the arms forward, shoulders stay relaxed. Here we go. Slowly bring ourselves up. You can straighten the legs if it's too much to get up without the straight leg. Come back halfway, stop there. We'll bring our legs away. And then just onto your tippy toes. Inhale, open the legs out. Exhale, close them in. Very long. And lower those heels. Let's lower ourselves slowly back. And then bring one or two legs in to roll yourselves up. Get into round 2 of push-ups. Your arms have had a complete break. So our left arm is now the one that is lifted. Right arm is down by your side. Inhale down, exhale lift. Like you're blowing the floor away with your breath. It's not a pursed lips blow. It's from the deep belly. Nearly at the halfway mark. You're there now. Keep this coming. And last 4, go for it. Oh, such a burn in that top arm. And let's roll ourselves back over again. Lower belly. I know I'm making you flip around a lot. But if you're here doing it with me, you're fit enough that you can flip around a lot. Bring our legs up. We're going to take one leg away. The other leg's going to go up on an angle. And then you just switch whichever leg. So you're not repeating the same side. We switch. So you can take it up on the vertical. I just like to take it on an angle a little bit, the leg that's going up, to work in the lower belly a bit more. Nice and strong there, right? Go for a few more, please. Oh, nice one. And bring your knees in. A little bit less of a break than before, but this is the way we're going. So we're going to get into tricep push-ups now, which is your hardest of all the push-up sequences that we're going to do. Your elbows have to be shaving your waist and your arms are staying close together. You can make it an easier level by just keeping your bottom up and dropping down like that. Keep it going. So this connection was unstable, but it didn't go off. Don't know why. Right here. Hopefully it doesn't stop halfway through. Oh, it's hard, isn't it? 10 more. Haven't done one of these sessions for a while. Just upper body. Tells me I have to do it more often. Go for 4 more. Lucky last. Oh, good job. Let's flip ourselves over. How hard was that? Triceps, small muscle group with a whole lot of body weight on top. Cross one leg over. Arm, leg is lifted. Now you're not moving the legs yet, just twist to the leg that's up. Keep the others nice and still. Now this position where the legs are in now, that's as close as they're coming in. They don't come in any closer when we start to move them. 2 more without the legs, and then it's going to look like that. So legs move away more than they come in. And that gets the lower belly Really activated. And last two, then we're going to switch legs. No movement with the leg though. So stop there, switch the other leg over, and let's just cross without the leg moving. So you have a feel where is toning when you crunch it up. You know it's more upper than the lower. When the legs start to move, the lower comes into play. Two more. Now let's add it in. Goes like that. So the heel comes close to, but doesn't touch down. It's quite windy out there today. I can feel the breeze coming in. Don't know where from. Maybe the laundry. That's why you hear the washing machine. It's right there. Last two. Okay, bring ourselves up. We're going for a fun push-up. So it's a moving push-up. So you're going to down and then bring it back up, and then you go down the other side. So one hand always stays centered, and then there's the other one's just moving. Remember, your bottom can stay up. Or you can come with me into intermediate or go into the hard version. Step to me, inhale. Exhale, lift it back up. And step to the back, inhale. Lift it back up. It's probably the easiest of all the push-ups that we're doing today. Just know the hard ones have come and gone. You've only got one more set after this. Use your breath. Continue. Halfway there, team. A few more. One more each way, that will get us to about 20 and also to about 80. Flip it over. Wonderful. So this is lower belly at work again. So the legs are going to come up. You're just doing a digging motion. Wherever they go, they come back the same way. So you point, you flexed, then you come back, and then switch legs. Take it, flex up, in, bring it in. Now the legs, if you can, not let them come in too close when they're not moving. Mine are staying at a 90-degree angle at my hip, and hopefully yours is the same. Here we're going. Down, scoop, back down, and in. Keep strong. Let's just do 4 more, and then we have our last lot of push-ups. Yeah? We'll get into some other exercises after that. Well, we'll do another lot of abs. We'll do planks later, but let the arms have a break in between. All right, so bring the elbows in, roll them up. And we're going to flip over for our last lot of push-ups, which is just your normal push-up, which is your hands out wide, down to the chest, lift it up. If you want, if you're feeling strong enough, do your full one now, because you know what to expect and you know it's your last lot. I am, however, going to stay on my knees. Like I said, it's been a while since I've done push-ups. Let's go. 20 up one. You've already done 2. Nearly at the halfway point. You're at 90 now, just 10 more. Be proud of yourselves. such a burn form. I'm glad I stayed on my knees. Sometimes you've got to listen to your body. You've got to do what's technically correct too. And if you try and push it, there you go, you're at 100. If you try and push it too hard, sometimes your technique can falter. Let's come down and just do one more a lot of basic abdominal strengtheners. And then we want to start, we're going to do one now, then some more lower belly, and we'll flip over and do some more upper back, upper back, shoulders, arms, yeah, all the upper. So just feet together, toes are pointed up again, breath in, lift to sticking point. Isn't it nice how the days are getting longer again? So like at 7 o'clock it's light, it's not still dark. I love when the days get longer. Not necessarily, I like daylight saving, just admit, but it's easy when you have kids to have it darker at night. But that just sort of means warmer weather's coming, that's why it's so nice. A couple more here. So come up on this one, and then we're just coming back halfway. And then we please rise again. So it's all about the upper, so it'll be all about the lower again. So 5 rounds of push-ups. You've already done 100, and we haven't been going for that long. Little ones coming your way. Come up and then just a centimetre back. Do a few more. And then we're going to hold this next one up. Bring your arms forward, shoulders stay relaxed. And slowly peel, squeeze those legs together as you do. Sit tall at the top, shoulders stay relaxed, come on down. Legs are wider. Bring your arms in. And we're just going to hover off the mat. Shoulders stay relaxed. Thanks so beautifully. Don't want them to hear me say that because they're not coming down. Bring the legs back together, lower them down, arms out wide, and just slowly come on back. No break though. Just please bring the legs back up again. We're going to take one leg away, then it goes to the diagonal. Then you bring it center, and then bring it back in, and then the other leg. And try not to let the leg creep in, the one that's not moving. Keep it out. Inhale, sighing out. Inhale, bring it in again. A few more like that, and then we're just going to do the same thing, but both legs will be moving at the same time. Now, if you feel that's going to be too much for me, your back probably, it's like, oh, no, I'd rather not today, then you just stick with this, what I'm doing now, which is the single leg. But after the next one, we're going to go for the double, if we want. You don't have to take it down as close to the mat either. Let's do it, optional. I'm not doing too many of them, maybe just 6. So that's already 3, we've got 3 more. Last one. And bring it in. Ooh. Strong, strong, strong. Let's flip ourselves over, and I'm just going to quickly turn that machine off so it doesn't beep, beep, beep. So we're going to get into some planks. Your arms have had a little bit of a break, so we can get into some plank work now. I'd like you to take your arms in close, your legs are out wide, and you're just tapping the opposite shoulder. The reason I have the legs out wide is to prevent any movement in your body. Hold it nice and still. Arms are going to be feeling like they're worked because they have, and they're still on working. Four more. All right, bring yourselves with the feet back together and onto your elbows, and then just turn to me. I'm just going to hold it here, nice and still. So giving your waist a lot of attention while making that one arm work that bit harder. Gently feed this arm through to lower it, and just twist yourself the other way, stacking the legs, pushing the hips up. Four more breaths. And then gently bring that arm down, turning center again, and lower yourselves down. Now we're going to get into some arm work whilst working your upper back. So we've got our chest lifted, our feet are staying down, they're just relaxed. Arms are up, and they're doing some circles. Circles are going backwards. Lift the chest higher. Four more. And then stop, circles forwards. So you see how the upper back has to be working, as well as those arms. Higher, four more. And stop. We're going to bend, arms come forward, they bend, and then they open. Just a few more like that. Feel the burn in that back and in those arms. 2 more sets. Last one. And bring the arms under, push back into child's pose, have a quick stretch, and then we're visiting planks again. Different style of plank. Still going to be working the arms. And we work the arms because we have more weight on one side rather than the other by lifting one arm at a time. So again, you've got to have your legs out wide. Hands underneath to support you. We're going to bring elbow in, then push it forward. Elbow in, and then switch. How good is it? I love my planks. I hope you do too. Four more. On the last one, see how the body doesn't move too much. Draw the legs in onto your elbows. And again, let's turn to one side. Woo. It makes you feel alive. And that's what I've found with the yoga lately. I just love teaching and doing it. It gives you this feeling of just invigoration. So join me on Thursday. We're here tomorrow for Pilates again. Thursday, yoga. Let's switch.
Hi. Hi.
And then back to the center.
Take a step.
Toma tua água, sweetie.
No, it's fine for água.
Tira a água aí, no outro vaso.
Okay, but this will be bad.
No.
Seven.
And then come on down.
Seven.
So again, we're going to do some back exercises. Same ones as before. I don't think you're going to get bored because they're new ones.
Is that?
Circle back. Lift the chest a bit higher. This time you can lift the lower body.
Hello, Mom.
Keep that going.
Oh.
I need to give her some water. 4 more circles back. Then stop there and take the circles forward. Four more. All right, so bend in, exhale forward. Bring it in and then open. Keep it coming.
Mommy, como me llamas otra vez?
Another lot.
No.
Few more. Rarity.
No.
Yeah.
Los niños de su programa que
Do one more like that.
estaban explotando sus globos.
Oh, no, recording. Bring it down and then push all the way up and all the way back. Supposed to get the knees apart.
¿Cómo se llama la pequeña?
Giselle.
No.
Awesome.
So contamos algo.
All right, so we're just going to do one more lot of planks for me. And then I've just got one more lot of back exercises. They're going to work your upper back as well as the triceps as well. And we are going to do some triceps after that, but flipping over. Okay. Just twist your waist. Legs are out wide. So again, elbow pulls in, then you extend up, but you don't twist too much upward. Okay, so you bring your elbow in, you lift up. The key here, watch your hand on its journey. And that will give you a better twist. Inhale, extend, inhale, and lower. 4 more. Last 2. See how your waist is activated? You can feel that twist, the burning in through that center side. All right, so legs come in, step or jump them onto your elbows and then turn to me. Side plank last time. Just putting that extra weight on that arm. Drive the hips up. I know you can't see the top of the hand. You can have your fingers spread or you can have your fingers together. Completely up to you. Mine is spread right now, just so you know. Sometimes they're together. I'm spreading them today. Bring ourselves down anyway and switch to the other side.
Mi nombre se llama Claudia. Ahorita mi mamá es un nombre. Eso se llama uno de los niños de la palabra que salieron las vidas.
Yo no sabía que era su nombre era Claudia.
Claudia. Y no sé las grandes nombres.
Bring it down. Come onto your belly. Now arms are close by. Elbows tuck them in. Hands under your shoulders. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, come down, lift the legs. Push your palms down to inhale halfway up. And then come down. So this is all about triceps again. Told you it was upper belly, upper back, upper body in general today. That's what we're working. Obviously your backs, the lower back and the lower abs have got no workout. But what I mean is we're not doing bum, we're not doing legs, not actively anyway. Right now your glutes aren't working, but that's not the focus. You want to make it harder? You can let yourself drop down, just like that. Four more. And stretch up. Oh, arms are killing, right? Woo. We're not done with them yet. This is it. Flip yourselves over into your boat. Right. Arms are back though with your boat. And you're going to bend. Inhale up a bit and then come back. Oh. with the shoulders, feel the waist. I'm going to get something naughty up there. And hold it down. Now take one arm forward. Same thing. Tell you, I don't know what's going on, but I've got all this peely skin around my nails. I stopped taking all my natural medicines, like your probiotics and my gut health stuff, to start these medications for my inflammation. And I reckon that I really need those other ones too. But I'm not going to take both at the same time. Oh, hello.
Kaka.
Pone ahí, por favor.
No,
Así de la luz.
luz.
Yo te limpio. Other arm, bring it up. La luz, por favor. That's a formal place. Yes. Okay, so bring the both arms back, move them back a little bit further, in closer, and then come down. Put some of those on us. I just got a bandana from when we went to Adelaide. They gave us this when we went to, it's called Little Safari, where we went on Kangaroo Island to do buggies on the sand dunes. I wear it in the morning. The other one I've got to sometimes do my morning walk instead of putting a mask on. I just double it over a few times. She's wearing it as a skirt. See more breaths here. And come on up. Hey, great arm session. Let's just take the arms away. We are going to just do one more boat pose, and we're going to move from boat pose to canoe. Okay, boat, canoe. And then that will be it. We'll come to standing after that. Other arm in front.
But canoe.
Luego ahí, puedes ver. So, boat pose is this one. Canoe is this one. Boat, canoe. But, legs. You can reverse the breath. Might feel better for you. There's a four more. Bit of upper and lower belly, right? Get in. Hey, great job, everybody. I know it's a little bit less time that we're spending on the mat today. We'll stand up and do some upper body. Balance, I should be saying. A little bit more upper body as well, why not? Ahora está en el baño. Okay, so just one last upper body exercise here. Legs are a bit wider than hip width distance apart, but not so wide. Cuidado, tú vas a respirar. We're going to take ourselves down. Our arms are to the side. Now we're going to move and center. Stop tocando. Tocas así. So we're moving side to side. Get some length through the back of the legs. But our arms are staying up. This is the waist moving you. We're not doing a twist. We're just moving side to side. Four more. Now from here, we're going to stay here and just do some circles with the arms. And then circles come forward. It's very intense, isn't it? Especially after all we've done. Last two. Arms come down. What a relief. Come on up. In fact, the screen's a little bit low. Doesn't matter. I'll just move back further. So we're getting into a little bit of balance. Zip the legs up. Sink on down. Place the leg on. And then arms come into your feet. Sink down as deep as you can. Keep pushing your knee down. 3 more breaths here. Now we're going to tip ourselves forward and just find the mat with your hands and just straighten up, supporting that as much as you can. Just to here. haces? ¿Qué coges el computer en matemáticas? Bend back down again. Lift up again. Okay? Hoy. Okay. Come on. No, no con este, no. Other side. Shoulders stay relaxed, arms are nice and straight. Yo no dije nada. Yo no dije nada. Me está mintiéndote. Tip forward, hands to the mat. Bend on in. Arms lift them back up. A bit more gracefully than what I just did, hopefully. Two more breaths. And lift it up. Roll that down. Oh, very strong, right? Onto the left foot. Arms float off your left leg. Remember before we had ourselves in that intense pose or chair pose, and then we lifted ourselves with the leg going, well, we brought our hands down and the leg went back. We're doing that now, but with that aeroplane. So the hands come down, the leg lifts up. Haces estudio, no estás haciendo nada con tu tiempo. Bájalo tú. Bend the leg to come down, lift on up. Is your child lacking self-motivation? Do you have to tell them everything that they need to do? I don't know, maybe that's normal for the age. I wish sometimes she'll just have some initiative, do something on her own. She's one of those kids that needs somebody to play with. I know that in contrast is very independent in her play. Two more breaths. So arms coming down and then lift that leg. Two more breaths here. Feel that pull through the leg. Keep it as straight as possible. Now lift on in. Come on up. Just got two more balances, team. Take our left arm out. Lock down balance seems ever so appropriate to do. Take the leg up if you can, the foot, and push it away. And bring it on in. Whew. Other side. So holding the knee or foot. Obviously, the higher you can push up your knee, the higher your foot's going to go. So it's about opening in the hips. Maybe tomorrow we'll do more hip opening class. Yeah, that's a good idea. We'll do hips tomorrow. Therefore, goes in with glutes, lower belly, all of that. So we'll just do our tree pose, team. And I'll bid you adios. So remember, hands can stay at your heart, third eye, or lift. You should feel very stable now, even though we focused on the upper body more. We did a lot of core, so that will be stabilizing. Looking up. Beautiful. Switch. Foot into position and then the hands wherever they feel the most comfortable. And then I'm sure you've got lots to do to fill in your time, whether it be helping your kids or work or domestic things to do or out going shopping. Whatever you do, be kind to yourself. It's not an easy time for any of us. So don't be hard on yourself. Keep the arms up, separate them to shoulder width distance, lower that leg down, breath in, and then let your body fold. Inhale up. Okay. Just two more. Let's do 10 minutes. Last one, team, and you are done. the arms down. I'm gonna go clean my daughter's bottom. She calls me, but Ramiro's gonna be there too. Oh, that's too much booby. Okay, bye everyone.